Hey guys, Magnus Robert here, bringing you another video. Today we're going to be going through the top 10 kids that I want to see in the Simpsons Tapped Out. Now I'm not going to lie, a lot of these are repeats from my top 40 list, so sorry about that, but I want to go through the kids I actually want. Now I could do a top 10 even more kids I want to see in the Simpsons Tapped Out if you want. Maybe I'll do that in the future. As for now, I've not got it planned, but we could do that, and then I could look at some kids that I didn't look at in this list and sort of go through a bit, like basically go through 10 more that I'd like to see. So yeah, we may as well get right into it. Starting with number 10, it's Colin. Okay, now Colin as a character is awful. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Colin's characterization is pretty bland and pretty simple. The whole way they depicted Lisa in the Simpsons movie, I just thought was so bad. Like, they did nothing with her, and apart from have this stupid love interest that we've seen a million times anyway. And Colin as a character I think is boring. However, the main reason why I would like to see him in the game is he's a character from the movie, and that literally is the only reason. I think it's cool to get all the movie characters, and Colin is one that we haven't got yet, so that's mainly the reason why. But he's not too high up, he's only number 10, because I don't find him that interesting. But also, he would be a great St. Patrick's Day update character too, so there's a lot of potential for him. Number 9 is Darcy. I actually quite enjoy the episode with Bart and Darcy. I don't know, I found it really funny. Obviously, if you don't know who Darcy is, she is the girl that Bart sort of begins a relationship with when he gets his license and he gets a car, and then him and Darcy go off, and then Darcy turns out to be pregnant, and like they want to get married or whatever. It's a whole weird story, but I do think it's kind of sweet, and yeah, Darcy I think is a cool character, so I would like to get her in the game. I think she'd be quite cool to get. So yeah, number 9 is Darcy. Number 8 is Francine Rhenquist. Rhenquist. So of course Francine is the bully. She's like Lisa's bully. I think a great update for this would be if they were to do some sort of bully update, even just any sort of kid update, a Christmas update. They could throw her in whenever. Yeah, I just found her kind of interesting. I think they could do some interesting questline with her and Lisa. So yeah, I'd like to see Francine in the game. Number 7 is Email. So Email is one of the super friends, one of the super nerds, whatever you call them. Super friends are the names. They haven't added. There's 2 of them they haven't added yet. There's 2 super friends we still haven't got, and one of them is Email. Email is like the least one I care about out of all of them. So I still want him in the game just to kind of complete that category, the super friends category. But he's like the one I want least. There is one I want more, and that is number 6, Ham. I really want to see Ham in the game. I don't know, something about him. He likes to play that Pokemon Go parody thing. He's seen a lot. He loves ham radio. There's plenty of stuff they can do with him. I just think he'd be an awesome character to get in the game. Complete the Super Friends. He's just the one out of him and Email. I just want him more, personally. So, yeah, let's add Ham, number 6. Number 5 is Jaffee. Loads of people give me shit for Jaffee, but I like Jaffee, alright? Jaffee is he's a good guy, and he deserves to be added. Okay, he's just one of these Springfield elementary kids who's been seen around quite a lot. You see him in the background quite a bit. Just walking around, sometimes hanging with Lewis and Richard, sometimes, I think he's in Bart's class. Yeah, I don't know. I just think he's a background character who's appeared quite a lot, so it would be cool to get him. Number 4 is Alex Whitney. I really like Alex Whitney and her episode. I think the rivalry between her and Lisa was pretty cool. You know, she's like one of these sort of posh, upper and ass sort of kids, like, if you will. And, I think they could do something interesting with the quest line. They could do some sort of, like, fashion update maybe, any sort of kid update. There's many ways they could add her in the game. It's weird that we haven't got it yet. I think she is, like, one of those sort of prominent kid characters. So, yeah, kind of odd that we haven't got it, but I would like to see her. Number 3 is Bashir Bin Laden. Now, I really love the My Pods and Boomsticks episode. I've talked about it in the past. I actually think it's a great... you can make great parallels from that and homophobia. I think both of them sort of do the same thing in a similar way, and I think Bashir was an interesting enough character in that episode. Lately, he's just been chucked in the background, so it's kind of cool at least that they're showing him in the background, but, he was in that episode. They could do a whole mini event from that episode, I think, or they could add him again with his house in a kid update or something like that. Yeah, or maybe even some sort of like Islamic event if they wanted to do that. They could probably do a mini update at least, or maybe like an act in a religious update if they wanted to do that. Number 2 are the Weasles. Okay, so these are like Nelson's goons, if you will, or Nelson's henchmen. They are sort of by his side in a lot of the earlier seasons. Lately, they've not really been his sort of bodyguards or his goons, whatever you want to call them, or his henchmen. Lately, they've sort of faded into the background, and I think in a recent episode, it was told that they had moved to Shelbyville. However, since that episode where they said they moved to Shelbyville, they have appeared in the background at Springfield Elementary, so obviously they must have moved back or something. So, yeah, they were like earlier characters, but they appeared quite a lot, and I just think them as a 2-in-1 character would be awesome. I don't want them as separate characters, because A, how would you distinguish them? You'd have to distinguish them on like race, and that's a bit iffy, and to be honest, I don't think they're significant enough to be their own characters. So a 2-in-1 character I think would be perfect for these two guys. And then anyway, let's have the drum roll for number 1. You guys probably know what it is, but we'll do it anyway. There's your drum roll. Obviously number 1 is Richard. So Richard, the main reason why Richard is number 1 is because earlier on he actually did have a few speaking roles and he was fairly prominent. Lately he's obviously been in the background a lot, but he is one of the most prominent background characters in all of the sort of Simpsons, out of all the Simpsons kids. At least the most prominent one that we haven't got added yet. We've got Lewis, we've got Wendell, we need to have Richard. Lewis, Wendell and Richard are like the sort of 3 main ones that are, at least for me anyway, that I see the most. Jaffee's like a 4th, like I swear I see him quite a lot as well, but not as much as Richard. So for that reason, Richard is number 1. We need to have Richard. Campaign for Richard. Hashtag we want Richard. Richard needs to be added to the game. Maybe not the next update, but the update after that. You just got to give us Richard, okay? Tapped out, give us him. So that is my video. That is my top 10 kids that I want to see in the game. So we've got Richard, the Weasels, Bashir Bin Laden, Alex Whitney, Jaffee, Ham, Email, Francine Rhenquist, Darcy, and Colin. So make sure to head over to the Discord where there's going to be a poll for which one of these videos you would like to see next. We've got 3 options: Simpsons Pets, Simpsons Babies, Simpsons Pets, Babies, not Simpsons Babies, just babies. Yeah, Simpsons Pets, Babies, and then the third one, the new option is going to be... I just made the thing and I forgot. Flanders Family, that's it. I literally just made it. The Flanders Family. So you can either see you can see either 3 of those. Just head over to the Discord and vote. So again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I shall see you in the next one. And also tell me any kids I missed that you would like to see. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.